Is your dentist legally required to refer you to a specialist if they see a problem? Hi, my name's George Tate. I'm an attorney here in Salt Lake City, and I've been representing people in dental malpractice cases for over 20 years. Dentists in Utah are not required, really, legally, to refer you to a specialist if they see a problem. The dental industry in Salt Lake City does not require any dentist to refer any patient anywhere. However, dentists are supposed to operate what is called within the scope of their practice. Let me tell you a story. Jeanette, that's what we'll call her, I won't tell you her real name. Jeanette went to her dentist to have her wisdom teeth removed. She wasn't very old. She was like in her mid-20s. The teeth weren't causing her any problems, but the dentist recommended that she have her wisdom teeth extracted, and that's what she agreed to. However, the two wisdom teeth in her bottom jaw and the very back of her mandible were impacted and not erupted. In other words, they were twisted and they were deep within the bone. The dentist took it upon himself to remove those two wisdom teeth. He goes in, he cuts the gums, he mucks around, fractures the teeth, and pulls them out. The end result is that the lingual nerve on both sides and the inferior alveolar nerve, a nerve that runs along the bottom of your jaw, all four of them were ripped out. And this is because the wisdom teeth were so deeply impacted into the bone that the lingual nerve upon extraction was injured, and the inferior alveolar nerve was virtually ripped out of her face. Legally required to refer you? No. Is he legally required to tell you that maybe you should go to an oral surgeon? Maybe. Depends on the facts of the case, of course. What should have happened in this case is that the dentist at least should have taken what is called a cone beam CT. It's a specialized computer topography thing that whizzes around your head, not a panoramic X-ray, because it doesn't give you a true 3D picture. But a cone beam CT, limited exposure to radiation, etc., gives you a good 3D picture. He would have known where the nerves were. He would have known that had he ripped out those teeth, he was ripping out nerves with them. It's a horrible injury. This patient, this client of mine, was left with permanent injury, pain for the rest of her life, despite the repair that was attempted on the nerve. She has a totally numb tongue, she has no taste, and she has pain in her lower jaw. It's like being left with permanent freezing, but with pain. Crazy to me. Do they have to refer you? No. Should they? Yes. Do they? Oftentimes not. Anyways, if you have a problem with your dentist, we're happy to talk to you. Reach out to us, email us, telephone us, whatever. You may or may not have a case, but we're happy to answer your questions. After all, that's why we're here. Take care out there.